Hello, everyone. This is Gabby at English Staples. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, through a news article, we are going to explore one of nature's most beautiful sights, the Northern Lights, also known as the Aurora Borealis. In this video, you will learn some useful vocabulary and focus on some important grammar points. After, I will read the whole article. By the end of the lesson, you won't just understand the Northern Lights, you will also improve your vocabulary, listening, and grammar skills. So let's begin and watch the sky come alive with colors. The title of our article is The Northern Lights, a beautiful sky show. Northern. What does the word northern mean? The word northern is an adjective and it means of the north. Sky show. What's the meaning? Sky show is a noun phrase and it means a show in the sky or display in the sky. According to the United States Agency, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, commonly known as NOAA, this weekend, April 16th to the 20th, 2026, people in the northern parts of the United States may have a special chance to see the northern lights, also called the Aurora Borealis. Let's break this down. What is NOAA? NOAA is a US federal scientific and regulatory agency in the Department of Commerce. Its function focuses on understanding and predicting changes in climate, weather, oceans, and coasts while conserving marine ecosystems. People in the northern parts, means people from the north of the US, have a special chance. What does this word chance mean? The word chance is a noun and it means possibility or opportunity to do something. So, this part of the sentence is talking about the possibility of people in the north to see this beautiful natural light show. These colorful lights appear in the night sky and can look like moving waves of green, pink, or purple. The word appear is a verb and it means to come into sight or to become visible. Night sky. What does night sky mean? Night sky is a noun phrase and it means refers to the sky during the night. This means that these colorful lights are visible in the night sky during the night and can look like moving waves of green, pink, or purple. Moving waves. Again, this is a noun phrase meaning movement of colored particles in the atmosphere. And in this case, the colors of those particles in question, the colors are green, pink, or purple. And as we can see here, These are the colors in the background of these absolutely breathtaking northern lights. Now, you might notice here that we have the word moving that is describing the waves. It's a participial adjective. Participial because it ends with ing. That word I'm saying is this. It's a participial adjective acting in an attributive manner, moving, describing waves. These colorful lights become visible in the sky during the night and can look like movement of different colors in the atmosphere. Colors like green, pink, or purple. What are the northern lights? Okay, we have been talking about these northern lights. The northern lights are natural lights in the sky. They are not stars and they are not clouds. Instead, they are caused by energy from the sun. Instead, what does this word instead mean? What does the word instead mean? Well, instead is an adverb and it means otherwise, rather, or as an alternative or as a substitute. The word has many meanings. However, in this context, our meaning is rather. They are caused by energy from the sun. Energy here, what is energy? I'm going to say the word energy is a noun, and simply put, it means power. The sun is a noun, and it's the star at the center of our solar system. Now, notice here that the word sun is capitalized. However, if it's used in a general term, we write the S in lowercase. For example, in the sentence, the sun is shining brightly today. Sun is in lowercase. So whenever we're speaking about our star, it is capitalized. But if we're just speaking generally about the sun is shining brightly today, then the S in sun is in lowercase. Okay, let's look at this sentence. When you look at them, what is them? Them is the northern lights, right? So them is a pronoun for the northern lights. When you look at them, they, the northern lights, may look like soft curtains. Soft curtains. What in the world is soft curtains? The word soft suggests lightweight, right? Curtains are window treatments. If you look closely at the picture in the background, it really looks like a curtain, doesn't it? It looks like a sheer curtain just hanging. Soft curtains. It's a noun phrase. Lightweight window treatment. That's the meaning. But I want you guys to notice this word, like. It's a simile. The northern lights are like soft curtains. So this like is actually simile. That word simile looks like this. or glowing ribbons. Ah, another simile, because it's saying that the northern lights look like glowing ribbons. And what are these glowing ribbons? Glowing ribbons, that's a noun phrase, and it means bright dancing colors. And like soft curtains, it's also a simile. The northern lights are like glowing ribbons. I need you guys to notice this word, dancing. Here, dancing is giving a human quality and action to the northern lights. This figure of speech and literary device is called personification. The glowing ribbons are dancing across the sky. So, this sentence is actually saying when you look at the northern lights, they may look like window treatments, they may look like curtains just softly moving in the sky, or glowing ribbons, bright dancing colored ribbons just dancing across the sky. It's just such a beautiful sight, absolutely beautiful, breathtaking. Many people describe these northern lights as peaceful, magical, and unforgettable. How do they form? How do the northern lights form? Let's explore that. The northern lights begin with the sun. The sun sends out energy and tiny particles in a process called solar wind. Tiny particles. What are particles? The word particles is a noun and it means small portions of matter, atoms, least possible amount. In this context, we're going to use small portions of matter or atoms. The sun sends out energy, and these really tiny portions of matter in a process called solar wind. When these particles reach Earth, they meet a protective area around our planet called the magnetosphere. I want you guys to look at this. Earth. If you're using Earth to describe our planet, then it's going to be capital E. However, if it is used in a general situation, then it's not capitalized. For example, the earth is damp and ready for planting. We're just speaking about the earth generally. It takes a lowercase e. But if we're speaking about our planet, then it's uppercase E. Do you see that? This area, this protective area around our planet, pushes most of the particles away, but some enter near the North Pole. These particles then hit gases like oxygen and nitrogen in the atmosphere, and they give energy to the gases. What is gases? The word gases is a noun and it means substances in a state in which they will expand freely to fill the space, whatever the space may be, whether it's a container, open space. In this particular case, we're talking about particles that hit oxygen and nitrogen in the atmosphere. So this sentence is saying that these particles then hit gases or make contact with gases like oxygen and nitrogen in the atmosphere, and they give energy to the gases. Those particles give energy to the gases, and the gases then release that energy as light. So, release, what does release mean? To set free, right? Set free or to liberate. In this case, we're going to say they set free. Release is a verb and it means to set free or to liberate. This paragraph is saying that the particles um, then hit gases, which are substances in a state which will expand freely to fill a space. And these gases are like oxygen and nitrogen in the atmosphere, and they give energy to the gases. And then the gases then release or set free that energy as light, just like a natural light show in the sky. Let me explain. When oxygen gets energy from the sun's particles, it often gives off green light. Hence, the green lights in the auroras. And when nitrogen gets energy from the sun's particles, it produces red or purple lights. Where can the northern lights be seen? The northern lights are usually seen in places close to the North Pole. In the United States, they are most visible in Alaska, um, the northern parts of Minnesota, North Dakota, and Montana. Alaska is situated somewhere to the northwest of this tip of the US. So it's somewhere up here over to the west, to the western side, which is a part of the US. So on the northern parts of Minnesota, like over here, North Dakota, and Montana. These are the areas that usually see the northern lights when they do show up on this side of the world. However, NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center, called SWPC, scientists say that this weekend the auroras may be visible in more areas than normal in the US and are expected as far south as New York and Idaho. So, here, where the pins are dropped, are more areas where SWPC scientists are saying that the northern lights are going to be showing up. So, certainly are a lot more areas, even here, New Hampshire, and then Maine, all the way over here, Vermont, New York, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, in Iowa, Illinois, South Dakota, Wyoming, Nebraska, Idaho, Oregon, Washington. All these areas are going to be seeing these beautiful display of lights in the night sky. It's amazing. SWPC is um, a branch of NOAA that serves as the US government source for space weather forecasts. Space Weather Prediction Center. What does the word visible mean? When something becomes visible. If you said can be seen, I totally agree with you. The word visible is an adjective. How can you watch the northern lights? Well, check the weather since clear skies are the best. Okay, let's talk a little bit about skies. This word, skies. Skies is a noun. And even though there's only one big sky, we sometimes say skies to express different views or different places or different times. In terms of different views, skies sound more expressive and descriptive, especially in writing, where we would say, colorful skies danced with light. That's an example where we would use the word skies in an expressive or descriptive writing. In terms of places, we use skies to talk about the sky in different locations. For example, the skies over Alaska are clear, right? So we're talking about a place, so we use the word skies. In terms of times, we also use skies for changing conditions. For example, sunny skies in the morning, cloudy skies at night. So we're using skies here for conditions and time. So using skies suggests variation or change. Let's make a few notes here about skies. So, in summary, we can say we sometimes use skies to express views, and an example would be colorful skies danced with light, or we can use it to express place. The skies over Alaska are clear, or to express time. Sunny skies in the morning, cloudy skies at night. So we need to check the weather since clear skies are the best. Go outside late at night into the early morning, local time. NOAA recommended times anywhere between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Your local time, 10 p.m. Travel to a dark place away from the city lights because in the city you have a lot of light pollution. Not the very best place to see this beautiful display of lights. They're best seen in dark places. Avoid obstructed views of the northern horizon. What does the word obstructed means? The word obstructed is an adjective and it means blocked. So you don't want your view to be blocked. You don't want anything in your way. You need open, clear space so you can see clearly. The word obstructed is participial adjective. The word obstructed is describing views of the northern horizon. What is horizon? This, this word. Horizon is a noun and it means the line where the earth and the sea appear to meet the sky. Be patient as the lights can come and go. No special equipment is needed, just your eyes. Taking photos of the northern lights can be fun. Here are some easy tips. What is fun? The word fun is an adjective and it means providing enjoyment. Here are some easy tips. Use a camera or smartphone with night mode. Keep your camera very still. Use a tripod if possible. Turn off the flash. Try long exposure setting if your camera has one. The lights may look brighter in photos than to your eyes. Special thoughts, my personal reflection. The northern lights bring to mind the scripture Psalm 19, verse 1. And it says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handiwork." This scripture passage illustrates the power, majesty, and artistry of God the Creator. He created the sky, the stars, the planets, and the entire celestial body. He has designed this spectacular billboard of lights in a special way so that we can see them with our own naked eyes. It's no coincidence that during this weekend, the new moon will produce dark skies that are perfect for spotting the auroras. Seeing the Aurora Borealis in person would be a dream come true. Rest assured, it's on my bucket list. What does rest assured mean? Rest assured is a verb phrase and a collocation. It means you can be certain or have no doubt. Bucket list is a noun phrase and it means a list of goals a person hopes to do during their lifetime. So, what I'm saying for me personally, I have never seen the Aurora Borealis in person, but it would be my dream to see the northern lights. And I'm saying here, rest assured, which means you can be certain I will see it one day. Why? Because it's on my bucket list, my list of goals that I need to accomplish during my lifetime. Dream. What does this word dream mean? It's a noun and it's a goal or a desire. At this point, I will read the entire article without any breaks. The Northern Lights, a beautiful sky show. According to the United States Agency, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, this weekend, April 16th to 20th, 2026, people in the northern parts of the United States may have a special chance to see the northern lights, also called the Aurora Borealis. These colorful lights appear in the night sky and can look like moving waves of green, pink, or purple. What are the northern lights? The northern lights are natural lights in the sky. They are not stars or clouds. Instead, they are caused by energy from the sun. When you look at them, they may look like soft curtains or glowing ribbons dancing across the sky. Many people describe them as peaceful, magical, and unforgettable. How do they form? The northern lights begin with the sun. The sun sends out energy and tiny particles in a process called solar wind. When these particles reach Earth, they meet a protective area around our planet called the magnetosphere. This area pushes most of the particles away, but some enter near the North Pole. These particles then hit gases like oxygen and nitrogen in the atmosphere, and they give energy to the gases. The gases then release that energy as light, just like a natural light show in the sky. Let me explain. When oxygen gets energy from the sun's particles, it often gives off green light, hence the green light in the auroras. When the nitrogen gets energy from the sun's particles, it produces red or purple lights. Where can the northern lights be seen? The northern lights are usually seen in places close to the North Pole. In the United States, they are most visible in Alaska, northern parts of Minnesota, North Dakota, and Montana. However, NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center scientists say that this weekend the auroras may be visible in more areas than normal in the United States and are expected as far south as New York and Idaho. How can you watch them? Check the weather since clear skies are the best. Go outside late at night into early morning, local time. Travel to a dark place away from the city lights. Avoid obstructed views of the northern horizon. Be patient as the lights can come and go. No special equipment is needed, just your eyes. How can you take photos? Taking pictures of the northern lights can be fun. Here are some easy tips. Use a camera or smartphone with night mode. Keep your camera very still. Use a tripod if possible. Turn off the flash. Try long exposure setting if your camera has one. The lights may look brighter in photos than to your eyes. Please answer these two questions in the comments. Have you ever seen the northern lights? What do you think about this beautiful phenomenon? Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.